What's up everyone, it's Josh here, and today I'm going to be showing you my latest build based off of Star Wars Republic Commando Hard Contact by Karen Travis. Now this series is one of my favorite series in the Legends lineup. I love her Mandalorian culture and the way that she's just given it like a completely believable background storyline, and I was really sad when it wasn't included in Clone Wars and got scrapped from the Legends, because I think the way that she builds the Mandalorian culture makes a lot of sense, and it's just, yeah, she's a phenomenal writer. I wanted to do a build series based off of this series, and what better place to start than with this book, since it's the first book in the series, and with one of the most pivotal scenes, the Etain meeting Darman scene, because that sets up the entire plot for the other 4 books that come after this. Before we get started, if you don't mind, hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date when I drop new videos. Let's jump into the build. So I haven't been home the past couple weeks with a lot of travel for work, some family things, Easter holiday. I ran a half marathon this past weekend, and that's left me with little time for building. So this had to be a 16 by 16 build just because of time constraints. I'm doing the scene where Darman meets Etain, and I started by dropping plates in to get the texture, to give the ground some texture. This scene happens along the bank of a river, so I threw the blue pieces in to give the river, or to make the river, and then filled in the sides to give the riverbank feel. Then I wanted to make a tree because I'm terrible at building trees, and so I want to learn a new technique each build, and so using this new elephant trunk as the tree trunk technique, it's new for me at least, that was my new technique that I wanted to focus on, that and the custom tree that I built. So I think they turned out okay. I haven't ever really built any good trees, and so I was experimenting with different ways to make them look good, how I could make them look realistic and with the pieces that I had, and so I think they turned out okay. This one probably the one I'm building now I like better than the elephant trunk one there with the purple leaves, but this one was my own design, so I was glad that it turned out okay. Whereas the tree trunk one, or the elephant trunk one, I was not following instructions, but basing it off of videos that I've watched of like Coconut Brick Studios or Solid Brick Studios and their mock building instructional series. So I used these like slope pieces and the headlight brick to make the base of the roots of this tree that I made, the custom one. I probably could have had like more width to the top of the tree. It's pretty narrow. I'm not sure how I would have gone about doing that, but yeah, it does look kind of like narrow and at the leafy part. And then this is something I've always struggled with too, is like filling in the rest of the build with grass and just having the eye for where each grass piece should be, how they should be spaced apart, how many studs to leave. You don't want to fill like every stud on with grass pieces, but you don't want to have like random gaping gaps in the middle of your grass either. So I wasn't really satisfied with how the grass turned out, and I need to watch a few more videos and from other people just to get some ideas on how to really fill it in. This Darman figure is an official Lego. Gasp, the horror. I bought him from J's Little Things, and I'm going to be doing a review of the non-Lego figures that I own, because they're all Star Wars Clone Trooper ones, and just want to give my thoughts on those. But for now, he's what I had to work with, other than shaving off a Phase 1 Clone Trooper helmet with sandpaper, and I thought this looked better than that. But yeah, you can see him fighting Etain on the riverbank. She thinks that he's Ghez Hokan, a Mandalorian mercenary that has been tormenting her on the planet, and so she tries to kill him. She doesn't recognize who he is because she hasn't been around the civilization recently. She doesn't realize that the Republic has formed the Grand Army of the Republic, and so she tries to take him out, and he's like, "Oh wait, you're my general." And she's like, "General, what's that? How? Why?" It's a real funny scene. I highly recommend reading the book. But yeah, I thought I did the scene justice with the fight along the riverbank, and with the experimenting with the new trees, I was really pleased with how this build turned out. Give it like a B+ in terms of a grade. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate all the support. If you don't mind, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button below so you stay up to date when I drop new videos. And if you want to leave a like in the comment, I'd appreciate that as well. I'll catch you guys next week.